cold and frigid Friday afternoon gives way to round ball at Elk Grove High School as the Lady Grenadiers take on Hersey in what was supposed to be combo night but has been rescheduled, featuring just the Lady Grenadiers. This team is, let me start off by saying, joined by, alongside me is John Walls. I'm Gabe Newman, and John, this team's 5-12, but they had a very positive. They had a tournament for Christmas, and they had a very positive tournament in the 37th annual Bill Nebach Falcon Classic at Dunbar North. They finished off the tournament with 2 victories, and Lily Duckman kind of stole the show. She combined for 50 points in the last 2 games of the tournament, and in that last game against Dunbar North, finished with a double-double, 25 points, 11 boards, 5 steals, and she was dealing with an ailment, so she only played 3 out of 4 games, but still did well enough to make the all-tournament team. So John, if you're a betting man, you putting money on Lily Duckman tonight?
Yeah, I think Elk Grove is how Lily goes, Elk Grove goes. She's that good. I believe she'll be all-conference selection this year. But I will tell you, Coach Buxton, she plays 8 and sometimes 9. If you remember last game that we did, Tiffany and Sydney Joseph had quality minutes. They're probably going to be the first 2 off the bench, and Katrina Kellett played. So we'll see what happens, but Lily's a legitimate player. She lulls people to sleep. She can hit the 3. She can drive. She's tough as nails. Makes her free throws. She'll have to lead Elk Grove tonight.
As they're getting through the starting lineups, we'll go through ours as well. First for Hersey, Megan Borowski, Katie Edley, a 6-foot guard, or 6-foot junior, I should say. Natalie Elisa, Kelsey Neary, and Val Allen are the ones starting on the court for Hersey.
What's interesting about that Hersey is the starting 5, the smallest, height-wise, is 5'8". They got 5'11", 5'10", 5'10", 6 foot. So Elk Grove, as we know, doesn't have the height, but we'll see what happens.
And for Elk Grove, the aforementioned Lily Duckman starts, and as well as Lauren Milheiser, Ella Duckman as well, and Julia Misnika, Ariana Trosh also, led by Jennifer Buxton. Team's 5-12, 0-3 in conference, but we'll see if they can get something going here.
Yeah, Elk Grove, I think I talked to Coach Buxton before the game, and she's just a little bit, I don't want to say worried about the press that Hersey's probably going to bring, but she didn't want to commit too much to who was going to play to see how's Elk Grove, how the girls breaking that press, so we'll see what happens. Good win by Ellie.
Underway, Hersey get the tip. Passing around, back up to the top now. That's Katie Edley. Now with Elisa. Puts up a shot. No good. Rebound, Elk Grove.
Yeah, number 5, Idley. She just tore through the key on a wraparound, and I'm telling you right now, she's probably got the most speed on that court.
Here's Mesnika. Puts up a shot. No good.
Got a foul.
Shooting foul, so early 2 shots at the charity stripe for Julia Mesnika.
And Julia, too, I think if she gets off to a fairly decent start, that's going to help the long haul. A lot of players, obviously, you make your first 2, you're good. Let's see how she starts.
Sinks the first free throw. Yeah, this Grenadiers team has notoriously gotten off to a slow start. They're out of the 4 quarters that they play, the first quarter has the lowest shooting percentage. So, and the game that we called against Rolling Meadows, and then a game that I called the week prior against Schaumburg, both times they got outpaced and outscored in the first quarter. Turned it up around halftime, but it was too little, too late.
Yeah, it looks like Hersey's offense is going to run through 5. Katie Adel She just looks like a pure basketball player. We'll see. I like this starting five for Elk Grove. I think they're extremely talented. We just don't have the height that some schools have, but you can combat that somehow.
El goes to the line, sinks the first shot. So Elk Grove started out with the first points, and then Meadows sinks the second, ties it up. But it was just free throws. But maybe like I said earlier, maybe something with tonight. They're going to be a little bit more aggressive. As there's a three, no good. Rebound, Hersey.
Against Rolling Meadows, too, if you remember, they were down heavy in the first quarter. They actually won the third and fourth quarters, but it was just too much to overcome. Nice play.
Rebound, good for Morowski, Megan Morowski.
Yeah, athletic move.
Put back from the missed three off the rim. Milheiser goes to the rim, gets back to Duckman. Off of Morowski. Elk Grove retain. So Lily Duckman and Katrina Kellett, who is starting on the bench tonight, they both got a little banged up in the tournament. Obviously, we know how good Duckman is. As she puts up a three that's just off the rim.
Yeah, that's a good take. Nobody on her. I'd have her shoot that every time until she makes it. Good steal.
Duckman steals, drives to the rim. Fouled on the layup.
That's what I mean about Lily. She's sneaky fast, you know? I mean, that's an all-conference move in my mind.
Duckman goes to the line for two. We talked about in the last game against Rolling Meadows, right before the break, the last game that we did, about her free throw struggles. She seemed to figure it out toward the end of it.
I want to say, as soon as you mentioned it, she went 4 for 5, I believe.
Yeah,
so maybe we'll start it out and get her going early.
She misses her first one.
Much better form. She's got on her toes. You know, a lot of backspin on the ball. Good form there.
So Hersey press, leading by 1 early. Heavily guarded by Milheiser. Puts up a jump shot. That's good from Adley.
Yeah, both of her buckets, all 4 of her points came in that same play. A screen by the forward. That's going to be a block. Screen by the forward, a wraparound cut through the lane, and she's wide open. She takes a couple steps, and she's got a fadeaway jumper, and that's hard to stop. I'd like to see Elk Grove maybe double team her if they run that play again. Just have somebody come and help just a little bit.
So here's Duckman.
She wanted to shoot that.
Double team, wanted to shoot, but decided to against it. Now with Milheiser, and she travels.
If you watch football, that's a toe drag swag, right? If you watch Good Morning Football, she just dragged the toe just a little bit. Referee was there.
Katie Adley barks out the play. That's a three. No good off the glass. Rebound. Hersey. Put back. No good.
Good rebound by Elk Grove.
Trosh gets the rebound. Maybe quickly now for Elk Grove. Duckman to the rim. And off the glass.
Unblockable shot the way she shot it. She didn't have the numbers, but she had the space. And she went anyway, and it turned into an easy 2.
Quickly for Hersey. Taken away by Milheiser. And here's Duckman. Elk Grove wanted to push it back again, but Hersey got back quickly.
I like Elk Grove's start. They have high energy. They're definitely not sleeping on this team.
Here's Miss Nika holding the ball.
Yeah, I think Coach wants to settle it down just a little bit and actually run a couple plays through the sequence.
Miss Nika bounce pass taken away. Long pass. And great block by Lily Duckman on Megan Morowski, who was clean through. Duckman came behind, blocked it away, out of bounds, but the Huskies retain possession.
That's the hustle we talk about, right?
She's known for more than just shooting. All around excellent player, and that's taken away by Milheiser. And then she's taken away out of bounds.
Yeah, Lily on that block. The Hersey player was kind of complaining. The referee was box out. We had a good look at it. It was definitely a block. There was no foul there. They're going to double the ball here. This will be interesting. Somebody's open. There it is.
Masnika, wide open three. Splash from Kane County.
So we asked her to get hot early, and she is, right?
Julia Masnika. Three puts Elk Grove in the lead early. That's a three, and it's good.
7 out of 7 points came in within the same 3-foot square on the court for her. We're going to have to push her off that spot.
That time a three, and Hersey take it away. Morowski's there to put the layup in.
Yeah, they're going to go into a little half-court press. Elk Grove's got to just get through it. Got to pass through it. Can't dribble through it.
Here's Duckman.
There it is.
Now back to Duckman. That's a three. No good.
Good shot. Good rebound.
Rebound. Masnika puts it up.
Oh, I
off
like
the
her.
rim. Hersey get it back. Long pass to number 13, Neary. Almost put it in.
That was off the shin of the Hersey player. Elk Grove 8-11 chasing. But boy, what a better first quarter for them.
8 points already at the I like to call it the 4-minute warning, the 90-second mask timeout that the state mandates. After 4 minutes, the next stoppage of play is a official's timeout. But yeah, you mentioned it. We talked about it earlier. How Elk Grove is notoriously slow and slow in the first quarter, I should say. And they picked it up. They're trailing 3, but 8 points already. It's a good start.
Yeah, I mean, we got 3.5 minutes left, and if you stopped here, it projects at 32 for the game. It's actually not that bad in high school basketball at times. If you're playing some good defense, you get to 40, 45, it's a lot of points.
Of course, this was supposed to be a combo night, but due to COVID-19, the boys got rescheduled to the end of the month. So it's an all-girls feature here on a Friday night.
Yeah, we got a good crew here tonight for the referees. I recognize 2 of the 3. 2 of the, we'll call them seasoned veterans with the seasoned hair, right?
Yeah.
They've been doing this for years. Had some games with them. The young guy, who's probably like 45, I've never seen him ref a game, but so far we haven't called anything yay or nay on the referee's calls, so that means they're doing well.
Yeah. Mentioned in that game against Rolling Meadows, how the referees they had a good game, and it's a tough job, so.
Yep. No, they did have a really good game.
You're not going to get everything right, but they had a good game last game. Kellett makes her way onto the floor now.
Now they got the full court press on. This could be tough. We got to pass out of it. You can't dribble out of it. That's a good move.
Millheiser driving all the way up the court, puts up a jump shot, out of bounds. Hersey get the ball.
Okay, when I say you can't dribble out of a full court press, there is a caveat, and that's just what happened. If you have the sideline and you angle towards the basket and go as hard as you can, dribble as hard as you can, more than likely you're either going to get through or you're going to get fouled. So Elk Grove did a good job there.
There's Morowski now with a turnaround, box out shot, no good. Rebound Elk Grove. Good rebound there.
Hersey player had time, but she shot the ball before she looked at the rim. Oh, there's
Millheiser is.
Oh,
I call it travel. Absolutely.
I think she stepped out, but she got hammered. I don't know. Maybe the ball wasn't in her hands at that point. Coach Buxton's asking.
It was popped up in the air, and apparently not enough for a foul. Here's Edley being guarded by Troush.
Edley looks just like a total pain to guard. I would not be wanting to do it. She's a water bug, and she's everywhere.
Ayesta, that's a foul. Ayesta got it to Morowski, and Morowski tried to go up for a shot, was fouled, so she'll go to the line.
And Julia's got to use her feet there and get between her and the basket. She got beat on the first step, right around the block, and it was over.
It'll be 2 from Megan Morowski, who already has 4 points. This is the first one.
Substitute for Hersey. They're getting taller. It's Annika Manthe. She's at 6'3", sophomore.
It's the tallest person on that team. 6'3".
Well, it's funny, interesting in warm-ups. Lily tried to dribble through that.
Quick fire and
nice little left-hand layup there. In warm-ups, 34, Anika, she stayed late, did some free throws and layup drills. I'm sure she puts in a lot of time.
Grinch trail 13-8. Full-court press. Duckman turns the ball over, gets back, plays defense. Missed layup, rebound. Good from Elista.
Hersey's got a full-court press. They're selling out. Getting into the corner. Elk Grove dribbled the ball to the corner, passed to the corner. Hersey is sharp enough, obviously we're seeing, and fast enough to use that corner as 2 extra defenders, right? So you got the defender, you got the side court and the back court. That's hard to get out of. I'd like to see a little ball fake high and a skip pass low. It's easier said than done.
Couple ticks under 2 minutes left to go in this first quarter. And already 5 fouls combined between the two teams. Might see some bonus action tonight.
Yep,
if this keeps up.
Looks like Lily's heading. Oh, she's getting some water, I think. Or maybe it's a contact problem.
Yeah, she's being worked on by one of the trainers.
Yeah, it looks like a contact problem. They're flushing the eye out a little bit.
Maybe she got poked in the eye. Didn't exactly see what happened. She's back now and looks like she's going to stay on the court.
It's a good timeout by Coach Buxton. That was going to be a turnover, or it was going to be a 10-second call, one of the two. Hersey just scored 4 straight points. You don't want to have that happen. Just take the timeout and regroup.
It's like the same court for Elk Grove as before the timeout.
Pass right back. Pass. Get out of it. There's a reach.
Another foul on Hersey. They're up to 14 fouls already.
As soon as Lily gets the ball, her ball fake to her left. There's a streaking player down the sideline. She was wide open. Little ball fakes really help on aggressive players. And when you're full court press, they're being aggressive.
Hersey drop back now with Miss Nika. Now out to Milheiser. Milheiser being guarded tightly. Back to Miss Nika. They get a play going. Back to Milheiser.
Hersey's playing like kind of a zone. They're pressuring the ball, but that's about it. Nice pass.
Nice pass. Duckman, no good.
Yep. Still wide open shot.
There's Ariana Trosh on the pass to get to Duckman. Katie Adley, who's called her name a couple times already. There's a left-handed layup, no good. Foul on Kellett.
Well, we're going to find out if she's a lefty or a righty here at the free throw line. But during warm-up, she was working on her right hand, which tells me she's probably a lefty. Could be wrong, but. No, she's a righty. She's got a pretty good left-handed shot. I think all her points came on the left side.
That's Anika Manthe, who is good from the second shot. Full court pressure again. Duckman loses the ball. There's a kick out to Adley, and that's a 3 ball. Katie Adley just keeps finding opportunities to score.
Katie Adley now has 10 points in the first quarter. Something we're going to have to watch. They got to double team her. Something.
Ball out of bounds. Elk Grove get it back. Hersey dropped back now with a half-court press. 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Duckman. Out wide, Milheiser. Drive, rim, jump shot. No good.
Good
Rebound
shot.
Huskies. Here's Idley. Idley, fake to her left. That's a 2, and it's good.
Yeah, she's
Long
a
2.
solid player. She's going to be fun to watch tonight. She's got a lot of skills.
were singing the praises for the offense before the officials' timeout, but since they have not gotten any points, there's a takeaway, but a foul on Moroki, I should say.
That'll be Hersey's 6th.
Early foul trouble. It might be something to watch later down the road.
Yep.
There's Duckman, four to play in the first quarter. Being guarded, and they're just gonna let this clock run out. 22-8 in favor of the Huskies after 1.
Yeah, at what point, Gabe, it was 8-11, right? And then what happened? The full court press. As soon as they hit the full court press, Elk Grove had a really hard time breaking it. It's one thing to break a full court press against speed. It's really hard to break it against speed and height, and I think that's what Elk Grove's going up against. It can be done. Ball fakes are huge. If all you got to do is, all you have to do, you ball fake left when you know your player's to the right. It gives you an extra couple seconds or half a second, and it may help. But when you don't have success against a full court press, and it starts to, like a snowball downhill, it gets bigger and bigger, and it's in your head. So hopefully they'll have a little success with it. I don't see Hersey's coach laying off at all.
No, still way too early to think about that.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what happens because expected field goal percentage in the second quarter is not much better than the first quarter. Only 0.4 of a percentage higher in the second. So you're gonna have to see what they can do about guarding Katie Idley. She's been a thorn in the side of the Grenadiers in the first quarter.
Yeah, 13 in the first. She didn't miss a minute on the floor. And everything runs through her, kind of like it does for us, for Lily Duckman. But she's lightning quick, both hand dribble. She takes the outside jump, fadeaway jumper, and she can go to the hoop. Coach would love to have a couple of those each year. What's Hersey's overall record, Gabe? Is it 13 and something?
We looked this up earlier. I think they only have like 3 losses.
Yeah, I know they're 3-1 in the conference.
Yeah, they're a solid team.
Their one loss in the conference came to Prospect, and I believe it was at Prospect.
It's always tough to play the Knights in Prospect. We get the second quarter underway, and no changes in terms of the press. That's a 3, no good.
Sydney Josephson, in last game I loved her intensity. She's got a high rev motor. She can help out on defense.
That's an open, no good layup from Mackenzie Ginder. Scramble for it underneath the basket. And travel called.
Just a little too much movement. We've talked about it before. You can get the ball, but you can't roll or twist. And I think there was so much going on, the referee just said, okay, that's enough. I got to call something, and that's what he used.
Big scramble. Multiple players fell over.
Here comes it.
Duckman's pass partially tipped, but still gets to Ella Duckman, I should say.
Smart move by Kellett. She was trying to go for the rebound. She was over the back and realized it and came off it. That would have been a really, really bad foul to take there.
Lee takes a 3 off the rim. Rebound, no good. Another rebound. Hersey putback is good from Anika Manthi.
She's a solid player too. They're running the offense with a high screen and roll off hers, which puts her at the free throw line to distribute the ball. There's nobody that's going to steal it from her if she keeps it above her waist. And as soon as she hits that pass, she rolls to the rim for either a pass, rebound. She's there for it all.
Mesnika driving to the rim, off the iron, no good. Tumble, Lily Duckman, corner 3, no good. Rebound, Hersey.
Lily's just a smidgen off so far. I still think she'll get there.
There's Moroski. Now Edley again. Being guarded by Duckman. Over the top. Off the iron, no good. Rebound, Hersey.
That's going Elk Grove.
And it's off them, so Elk Grove gets the ball back. Good defense there.
Lily's playing good defense on their on Katie Idle, their #1 scorer. It's just they set such heavy screens, and she runs around them, and with her speed, it's just hard to catch up.
6:15 to play, 24-8 in favor of the Huskies. There's a three off the rim, no good from Mesnika.
Great play by Elk Grove. Great play by Elk Grove. You kind of break that two-person press off the ball, get it to the middle, kick to the wing. Julia's got to be ready to shoot that ball, which she was, and got the rebound.
Maggie Maher gets her first points of the night. Her first minutes of the night. Ball movement for Hersey. It was a long two, no good. Rebound, put back, no good. Referee's kind of in our way. Another try for Hersey, still no.
That's it.
Maher rebounds, quick up the floor. Being double teamed now along the sideline. Out of bounds, smart from Maggie Maher.
When Maher got in trouble, her teammates have to realize that. They have to have two come to the ball and two to take defenders away. It'd make it a lot easier to get a little bounce pass out of that mess.
So here's Duckman. Out
good
wide
save.
Maher. High pass. And Maher is taken to the ground.
So, Gabe, that's going to be number 6 on Hersey, and you can tell they're super aggressive, which is fine, right? But it can lead to foul trouble, and I think we might see that by the end of this half. Leading scorer on the court for Elk Grove currently is Julia Mansico with 5, Lily Duckman with 3.
Everyone else is either not seen points yet or is fresh off the bench.
Elk Grove's had some great looks, wide open looks. It's just not falling for them.
Mesnika, corner three, off the iron, no good.
Go right back up.
Rebound Maher. There's Duckman. She takes a three with a hand in her face.
Yeah, that was blocked.
Didn't get there.
She's going to go right to the hole.
Drive to the rim, and that's good from Edley. Joseph.
Oh.
Bad pass.
Yeah, Sydney had a wide open look there. Your first look should be rim, right? Good positioning.
Underneath the
That's a
Kina.
travel.
That's
got to be a travel.
Val Allen, who started this game. They called it a foul, so Allen will go to the line.
Yeah, the young guy here missed it. She had 2 pivot feet on that move. She was fouled, but there was a travel prior.
So Val Allen misses the first free throw. Next foul for Hersey will put Elk Grove in the bonus. With still 4:34 left to play in the half.
The way things are going before the half, they might be in the double bonus. That can cause problems, believe me.
Hersey on the half-court press.
Good swing.
Maher.
Duckman was open.
Duckman puts up jumper. Good.
Boy, some of her best shots are the flattest shots, and they go in. You can't argue that at all.
Takeaway by the Grenadiers.
When she has a really high arc, it's almost like it's too much. She shoots a flat ball, and she can be deadly with that. Good pass.
Good pass.
Take your time.
To Miss Nika, but did not get a good enough layup down. That's a mid-range jumper from Edley, and she is just shooting from all over the court.
I don't know that she's missed. It's 17 points.
17 of the 29 for Hersey.
There it is again.
That's a great pass by Duckman to Ella Duckman. Duckman at Duckman. Ella Duckman goes up, is fouled.
That play is working. We're not using the backboard. And there's a lot of hand movement from Hersey. Sometimes if you just take a small little breath, use the backboard, it's an easy layup. But Hersey's aggressive. I mean, they're collapsing on the ball everywhere.
So that shooting foul, puts Elk Grove in the bonus as they take their official timeout, 90 seconds. And Ella Duckman, it'll be 2 free throws. It was a shooting foul. Ella Duckman will go to the line after this.
Annika Manthi, the 6'3" sophomore, is checking back in here for the last 3 minutes.
It's
It's a long timeout, huh?
Yeah, well,
almost
90
like
seconds.
It's almost like a TV timeout.
Yeah. Get EGTV to run a couple commercials.
Yeah, get that Geico lizard going.
85 years.
Yeah, somebody's sleeping on the buzzer because this one seems to be going a little too far. There it is. Hall of Fame coach Ken Graham's on the board today. Excuse me, he's on the announcing.
Yeah, I had the opportunity to do his job pretty much during the winter break. I don't exactly know what was up with him. I think might have been out of town or just wasn't available. So I got the opportunity to do the stadium announcing. It was a lot of fun. It was some good experience. And
well, listen, if Mr. Graham's allowed you to sit in that seat, you take it.
Yeah.
He's had a stronghold on that seat for, I don't even want to guess, 35, 40 years.
The ever reliable.
Great man. Just a great man. I think I said this last broadcast, but he was the reason why Elk Grove was called the Grenadiers.
Oh, really?
Yep. It's a little longer story than we can go into, but all the athletic directors at the time when 214 was put together, and they wanted some alliteration and whatnot. And he's like, I like the Grenadiers because they couldn't come up with an animal and they didn't want to do gorilla or something. So you could thank Ken Grams for the Grenadiers, which I think is one of the more unique names in high school sports.
Ella Duckman, 2 for 2 from the line, gives points 13 and 14 for Elk Grove.
Elk Grove's going into a zone. It makes total sense giving away that height. It's almost like a 3-2.
There's Edley.
Hersey
being called for Hersey.
Hersey looks like they're taking a little bit of the air out of the ball. 29-14.
Edley moving the ball around the arc. That's a corner 3, no good. Long rebound. Another chance. Edley, that's an open 3. No good. Put back good for Morowski. But
what a great putback. Just well played.
I think that was Katie Edley's first miss.
Gabe, I think you're right.
Duckman kicks it. That's a 2, no good.
It's gonna be a foul, unfortunately. Hersey girl had positioning. I think we had more, 2 hands on the ball, but over the back.
Far side, so don't know for sure.
Maggie Maher and Sydney Joseph getting some quality time here. Both extremely capable. Ariana Troush checks in.
Troush, who started, didn't start in that Rolling Meadows game that we called.
It's funny, Elk Grove was playing a zone, and the Hersey forward still setting screens. And then she finally realized that was happening and changed the offense up.
Fast break for the Grenadiers. Now sit back. Lily Duckman.
Don't give up.
Troush
That's it.
on the board. No good.
Got a foul.
Let's get a foul.
Giving away about 7-8 inches. Tough to the rim. Pays off. That's 8 fouls.
2 shots for Ariana Troush, who does some commentating on the side too. Did a football game and some other events in the fall.
I think Hersey's back with their starters, which has all the height. I mean, Katie Idle's 6-foot guard, lightning speed. That's hard to defend.
Troush 1 for 2. 31-15 in favor of the Huskies.
Elk Grove's going to stay into that zone. It's going to force the Hersey to take outside shots.
Morowski, long pass across the court to Idle. Now with...
Got a back door open. If Hersey takes it, here it comes.
That's to the rim, and that's good from Morowski, Megan Morowski.
Notice Hersey came off the full court press. I don't know. I think we'll see it again starting the second half, more than likely.
I think I've been saying her name wrong the whole time. It's Moricki. And as a loose ball picked up by Lily Duckman, takes a three, and splash from Kane County.
She had a little Windex on that. She got a little glass. It's still for 3 points.
A three is a three is a three. Minute 24 left. Elk Grove still with that zone defense.
Oh,
on the glass and
foul.
one.
Ticky-tack foul there.
Anika Manthe puts it in, gets the end one. That's Elk Grove's 6th team foul.
Lily's talking to the referee that didn't make the call. The referee she was speaking to was actually closer to the call. He did not make it. Coach Buxton's working on it too. I like Coach Buxton when it comes to the referees. She puts the throttle down and then she lets off. She doesn't constantly scream at the referees, and I think that does a coach wonders. You got to give him a break at some point. You can't just complain the whole game. Although these guys are calling a pretty good game tonight, but we've seen her in the past. She works them pretty well.
Ella Duckman makes way for Katrina Kellett, and Manthe converts on the N1.
They got Mansika bringing the ball up now. Gets it over to Lily. Middle's wide open.
Now with Milheiser. Loses the ball, gets it back. Now taken away.
Timeout, coach. There it is.
And that's a great timeout by
Absolutely.
Buxton.
Well, yeah, we got a minute left in the half. You don't want an easy layup turnover.
Milheiser lost the ball, and then as soon as she fell on it, that was definitely a very smart timeout.
So I think Lily had 3 points the last time I looked, and she's up to 8.5. Kind of quiet, but we'll take it.
Still leading the team so far in scoring. Duckman's got 8 out of the 18 points so far.
Yeah, and Idle's got 17 out of 36, and if you throw in Megan Maricki, they basically have 25 of the 36. Boy, you weren't kidding when you opened up saying it was a cold night.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I looked on, I think the mercury's going to freeze in the thermometer soon. I looked on the weather app this morning. It was -1.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for it.
I want my 60 degrees back.
I think we might have to move for that. January and February, but.
I was enjoying the no snow until last weekend.
In my opinion, snow's great for the first 30 minutes, and then you can get rid of it as far as I'm concerned. Just give me one look at it. I'm good. We move on.
As soon as it stops snowing, let it all disappear.
Gabe, when do you guys come back from winter break?
This is our first week back.
So
we
you were in this week. Okay. I know some schools were kind of changing it up where they were having Christmas and then the week after New Year's off. Some districts. 5-second call.
Elk Grove turned the ball over. I think that was more to do with maybe a COVID mitigation, because I know that's a hot topic with all the variants going around. So here comes Hersey with 50 seconds left.
Elk Grove goes back to man-to-man defense.
It's tipped out of bounds. Hersey retained. Tipped out about Kellett.
I like how they're giving them a couple different looks. We used to do, as many coaches will do, is after a made basket, you come in the zone. If it's, play on, we'd go into man-to-man. Just something to change it up, the look. Okay.
That's great defense by the Grenadiers.
All right, I'm going to give Coach Buxton and Lily Duckman credit, because that was a foul on Elk Grove right there. But the way she talked to the referee and how Lily did, that got him that call. There's no question.
Elk Grove already in the bonus, so Ariana Cha shoots a 1-and-1. 40 seconds left to play, so the next foul does put Elk Grove in double bonus, but it won't be for too long for the Huskies.
These 2 points gets within 16. That sounds like a big number, but anything can happen in high school basketball.
Missed free throw.
Good play.
Great defense.
35 seconds left.
Milheiser. 30 seconds now. Here's Kellett.
I don't think you're going to see an early shot here. I think they're going to run it down, maybe take a timeout around 10, 12 seconds.
Troush. Over across Misnika.
Oh, that was open.
Duckman. Not afraid to take a shot. Looking for an open look.
Good defense
Lily
by Hersey.
Duckman
Splash.
from Kane County. Lily Duckman at the buzzer. Great way to end the half.
Now, I had said, hey, you're going to be down 16, right? It seems like a lot. But when you finish on a buzzer beater 3, you never know what can happen, right? Elk Grove's going in, super high emotion. Hersey's like, geez, how do we let that up? Let's see if they can keep that up in the second half.
At halftime, it's a Husky advantage, 36-21. And we'll be back for the second half. We'll see what changes occur, and we'll see ya. Well, John, we're back for the second half, and interesting first half. Elk Grove ended on a buzzer beater, but are trailing 36-21. Your assessment of the first half?
Yeah, it's height. It's height and athleticism. I was saying in half to you, if Elk Grove had one of those 5'10" or 6-foot players, it'd just be a remarkable season for them. They just don't have the height, and they haven't had it since about 2015 in Amber Linfors. But you can still beat it. Lily's got to get a little more hot. And somebody else has got to make a couple hoops. You can't just have all the offense coming from one.
Duckman loses the ball. Picked back up by the Huskies to the rim. Good.
Athletic move.
That's from Megan Morowicki.
Yeah, Coach Pfister caught us at halftime and was letting us know that Moricki has a full ride to Michigan as a junior.
Yeah, it's very impressive.
Yeah, Big Ten is Big Ten. That's quality basketball. And he also told us that number 5, Katie Idle, who's leading everybody with 16 points, she has a full ride to Notre Dame in soccer. So I'm guaranteeing she's a 3-sport athlete.
Well, I know I'm going to be calling some soccer games this year, so I can't wait to see what she brings to the pitch.
Yeah, if soccer is her better sport, she's got to be legit.
Being blocked a little bit, and Hersey, no good. We were being blocked a little bit by some fans, and that's a bad pass from Lily Duckman.
Yeah, she wants that one back.
Squares it to Moricki, and Hersey are up and running in the second half.
So they're playing a little ball trap half court. Right as they get over to half court line, they're going to attack the ball with 2. And it causes problems. It's like 3 defenders.
Here come the Huskies again. Foul.
The way to defend the defense that they're playing is twofold. Pass over, which is tough, or dribble hard like that sideline play I said. Just dribble hard right at somebody, create contact, catch a foul.
Well, Moricki is at the line. Let me bring up an interesting stat with you. In the first, second, and fourth quarter, this Grenadiers team has an expected field goal percentage of around 30%, but in the third quarter, it's 45%.
Isn't that funny? I'm telling you, that goes to coaching as well. Because now coaching staff has had 15 minutes with them. Yeah, I'd like to see that percentage throughout all 4 quarters, but that does make kind of sense.
Out of the halftime, they usually get. Then that's a 3 from Duckman, no good. Rebound, Milheiser.
I think Lily had that shot prior to the defense collapsing. She should have just grabbed that ball and shot.
Here's Miss Nika. Milheiser, or that's Chosh, excuse me. She's fouled, taken down.
Aggressive one thing, but coming from behind and tackling somebody, that's an egregious foul. You can just tell it's Hersey's mindset, right? They've been coached this way. They play this way probably all through grade school.
Here's Duckman. One thing about Duckman I forgot to mention was that her efforts in the tournament over the weekend. Was enough to earn her Jersey Mike's Player of the Week accolades. That's a 3 from Troush.
That was a great play by Elk Grove. 3 people touched the ball. Hersey unfortunately comes back in less than 3 seconds and matches it with a 2.
See if see if the Grenadiers can get hot.
That's the pass right there for this defense.
Milheiser's taken away jump ball.
Good call. It's going to be possession, Elk Grove.
Arrow pointed to the team in white.
Elk Grove's breaking that. Pass to the middle, pass out. We just got to be a little more quicker getting up that shot. Just no indecision. When you get that pass from the key, you almost have to be in your shooting stance already. Just that little delay allows that defender to close the gap, and with the height, it gets intimidating.
Jennifer Buxton takes a timeout with 4:50 to play in the third quarter. Duckman's got 11 points so far. The only other one on the floor, or excuse, the only 2 on the floor with points is Ariana Troush and Julia Masnika.
Masnika's had a good offensive game. She hit a couple threes and obviously a deuce to get to her 8, but she started out warm. We should get her the ball a little bit more, see what happens.
Teams break from the timeout.
That was more like it. That
Yeah.
didn't seem like an eternity. I kind of watched a season of Friends in that entire timeout last time.
I think that was a shorter timeout than usual, probably their 22nd.
All right, Elk Grove can inbounds here.
Masnika inbounds.
There it is.
Masnika, corner 3. That's a splash.
Jay, did you see how she got that ball and she was already in her shooting position? All the players in Elk Grove need to have that. We have wide open outside looks. We just got to be ready to shoot. Great play by Elk Grove. Great inbound play. Many defenders forget about the inbounder.
Here's Elisa to the box and put in by that's number 21, Val Allen.
Yeah, Hersey offense there. They had great position on that play.
Milheiser was open for a moment, but Duckman didn't see her. Here's Kellett. Milheiser, mid-range jumper. Off the iron, no good.
Great shot. I'd have her take that shot every time.
Just in front of the arc on that shot, no. Hersey. Moricki. Cross to Idle.
Good court awareness by that guard for Hersey.
Floater, no good. Rebound, Duckman.
Great rebound there. She was out positioned and just hustled her way to the ball.
Duckman, that's a long 2.
I think it got tipped. Should be. Oh.
Well, if a Lily Duckman shot is short like that, it's probably tipped.
Yeah. Kind of have a hard time believing that wasn't blocked.
Grazed the net.
I think Lily's having another contact problem again.
Maybe she was poked in the eye on that shot. That's a possibility.
Well, it was definitely something. It was either a foul or a block. It wasn't just a miss. And Hersey's still going to get this ball. They're not going to change their mind, I don't think.
I'm not sure what's going on here.
So they got an official timeout, probably a mask issue or...
Oh, it was the 4-minute warning we were talking about earlier. they were just about to restart and then...
A TV timeout in high school, right?
Yeah.
There goes that Geico commercial again. Yeah, they missed that one. I think these two referees are kind of talking about it. They're not going to change their mind, but you can tell seasoned veteran saying, hey, you got her. She got her.
Talking about Dolis.
I'm trying to remember who the freshman coach is because he's the assistant coach on Elk Grove varsity. That's Coach Lee talking to the referee. Yeah, they want to know why their player was either poked in the eye or maybe scratched and didn't get a call. Not a bad crowd for a frigid Friday night.
Friday nights usually draw well, but I think it's aided by the one side of the bleachers being up. But yeah, definitely not a bad call at all. They don't usually put down the bleachers for girls' games.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't do it despite it being a Friday night. You know.
Yeah, and with the virus going around, I think you might have spread the parents out a little bit more. But
yeah,
for our sake, for where we're sitting, I love this setup because
yeah.
we can see the bench, we can see the coach, their reactions, the players, we can see who's coming in, who's coming out.
Yeah, for sure.
I like this a lot better than the full open court. Looks like Elk Grove's going to put on a little press here. I couldn't be happier.
Hersey inbound. The press means that they're a little short in the back. They get back quickly. Underneath the rim.
Good play by Kellett.
That's a great shot from a rookie.
Katrina was there. She did everything she could do. She just gave up a couple inches, that's all. Oh, he's going to go hard.
Drive to the rim, loses the ball, bounces it to Maher.
Oh, they're stuck. There we go.
Gets it to Duckman, mid-range, no good. Rebound Kellett.
Oh, what a rebound.
Here's Maher, drive, floater, no good.
Still
Hersey
loose
get the
ball.
rebound.
I mean, it's hard to say, good job getting offensive rebounds because you're missing your shots. But those were 3 good offensive rebounds by Elk Grove.
That's a great shot from Katie Idle.
She loves that right side, right at the top of the key, a little bit to the right. Most of her points have come from that same spot.
18 for her, 14 for Maricki. As Kellett loses the ball. Quick in transition, missed layup, rebound, Duckman.
Lily's got a
Duckman
lot.
pulls up, blocked.
Yeah, she had no idea
Save.
that girl was behind her.
And teammates probably got to yell out. I'm surprised they didn't try and set up some more of a play there. And that's a cross, and great points in the paint there. That's Maricki.
Yeah, Elk Grove fell a little asleep. Hersey's running numerous different plays.
54-27 in favor of the Huskies.
That'll be Elk Grove ball.
And that's
Nope.
a wayward
Sorry.
pass.
Hersey ball. Coach is going to call a timeout after that one. So the minute 38 left in the third, it's 54-27 Hersey. Leading scorer, as we've been saying all night, is Katie Idle with 20. With a minute 38 left in the third. These are the performances you read about in the paper or online the next day,
I'd be surprised if she finished with maybe 30. She's on pace, definitely, for it. It's been the Katie Idle and Megan Maricki show so far, though.
Yeah, I can only count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, obviously starting 5. I can't count many Hersey players tonight, so I don't know how deep his bench is because, if we project, right, fourth quarter, you might get a couple of your players some time off. I don't know if they don't have a game for a while or, that's a coach's decision, but they don't have as deep a bench as Elk Grove does. It's not shorter than Elk Grove. Their bench lays 5'9", 5'7", 5'10", 5'9", 6'3", 5'11".
Tallest grenadier is Stephanie Kudpitzi, 5'9", so height's a big issue for this team. They try and make up in other ways, though.
Hersey will make a nice splash in the MSL conference for sure. They're a good team.
So here come Hersey. Elk Grove playing a half-court press. That's a great movement and a nice jump shot.
All set up by a screen by 24, the 6'4" sophomore. That everything was set up with that screen.
Good movement by the Huskies. Here's Masnika. Maher takes the shot.
Keep going.
Drive. Now Ella Duckman. Back to Lily. Maher. Ella. Now Julia Masnika. Good movement by the Grenadiers.
Elk Grove gets close. They get just inside the free throw line, but Hersey collapses. It's
Out
going
of
to be Elk Grove
bounds.
ball.
Elk Grove retain. Risky pass from Ella Duckman. No harm, no foul.
52 seconds left in this quarter. Fast-moving quarter.
Not a lot of stoppages.
Don't.
Joseph, newly entered into the game.
Yeah, now that's Tiffany Joseph, or Sydney Joseph, 11, right?
Corner three, no good for Miss Nika. Yeah, that'd be Sydney Joseph, number 11. And that's a great steal from Miss Nika.
Stay in bounds.
All the way back down the court.
Maher's trapped here.
Maher finds Lily Duckman.
Shoot that
Sydney
ball.
Joseph. Now Miss Nika. 24 to play. Duckman.
Yeah, Hersey's in a bit of a zone, too, or really relaxed man-to-man.
Here's Maher.
They're going to beat you with an outside shot.
Joseph almost loses it. Gets it to
Ooh,
Ella Duckman. Duckman, Maher. Sydney Joseph. Drive to the rim. Blocked.
Yeah, good play, though. Good play by Joseph. Ball fake, took it to the rim, hoping to get a foul there or a basket. I don't mind that play at all. The ball fake set it up.
Ends the third quarter with a 56-27 advantage for Hersey.
So they're down 16 after the third, right? So now we're down 19. Yeah, Channel 6 was saying at half, right? There might be another basketball game.
Yeah.
Great.
Nothing's confirmed yet, but the boys that were supposed to play tonight against Hersey got postponed due to some COVID-19 close contacts, and it was I'm not going to mention any names, but
Yeah, right. There was enough of them, right?
yeah, and enough to get it moved to the 31st. So
January.
yeah, January for the 31st.
Good.
So
Well, hopefully we'll see each other again.
yeah, for sure.
Both teams coming out a little slow. They've gotten their warnings.
Now you mentioned this last time, but what do the warnings actually do? Nothing, or
They don't do anything really. I mean, back in the day, referees were the king, right? But they'll give you one, telling you got 10 seconds left, and then when they put up a two, they expect you to come out. Some referees are a little more lenient than others, right?
what happens if you're egregious with it? They call it technical?
Yeah, it's a technical. It's a bench technical. I haven't seen one ever, but
So Hersey with 8 to play.
sometimes a
8 minutes
coach,
left.
if he feels like he's on the wrong side of a bunch of calls, right? It seems like all game.
Yeah.
You'll see a coach hold back his team until the referee actually comes up and verbalizes he has to get out. And that gives you a chance to get in a shot without anybody knowing that you're not very happy with how the calls have been going. It's a game they play.
To travel on Hersey, so Elk Grove take over. There's Maher. Bench unchanged from the end of the third quarter. Masnika, Lily Duckman at the top of the key.
Good
Drive
move.
to the rim. Good move, and gets the layup.
She lulled him asleep, right? We haven't had that play all night. Little ball fake again. Wide open.
Wide open three off the iron, no good. Rebound Duckman.
Duckman quietly with 13. Masnika's got 11.
Joseph. Now with Masnika.
Yeah, Julia's had, 11 and like 6 in the first half and 5 in the second.
Maher fell asleep there. Loses the ball. I don't see Katie Idle, so maybe Hersey just resting some of their players. That's a great rebound. Knocked around. Picked up by Masnika.
I think Maher plays really solid defense.
Wide open. Sydney Joseph. No good. Back the other way go the Huskies. And that's a steal,
Good steal.
from Maggie Maher. And then
So-
some miscommunication with Duckman.
Hersey got the ball on the rebound, right? outlet pass to the wing, outlet pass to the middle, pass to the corner, pass in less than 3 seconds, and they got a shot off.
There's a jump shot, no good. Kind of off balance by Hersey. Duckman drives all the way to the rim and is just short on the layup.
She should have been rewarded there. That was tough.
Out of bounds. Elk Grove take over. Something interesting that I just noticed is that we mentioned the foul trouble that Hersey can get into. In the first half, they wound it all the way up to the double bonus. This half, both teams only on one team foul.
That's a great call. That got by me as well. I never would have thought that after seeing what we saw in the first half.
Different game plan, or maybe just the referees letting more go. Here's Duckman. Tiffany Joseph. Esnika, loose ball, picked up by Lily Duckman. Jump shot, flat ball, no good.
Oh, that's over the back.
Fast break, Hersey, and foul.
Missed one down here, foul down there.
Val Allen, who was fouled in the process of taking her fast break points. She goes to the line for 2.
He's going for her first points of the contest. Yeah, they beat Hersey lost to Prospect, and I think they lost to a crossover in Barrington. And that's about it.
Very solid team. Rebound off a missed free throw for the Huskies. And it's Sabrina DeVito getting her first points in the contest. Duckman, that's a 3! No good.
Boy, that looked good from where we were sitting, didn't it?
Jump ball. Ella Duckman involved for Elk Grove.
Ella is not going to back down from anybody. And you need that on a team. They call a jump ball on that. Now let's see if Elk Grove runs that same inbounds where they forget about the inbounder. It'll go out to the top.
I'm a little confused because the arrow was pointing towards Hersey, but Elk Grove got the ball.
Yeah, the last call was Elk Grove's ball. We must have missed one because I'm with you.
I don't remember it ever switching back. Definitely didn't switch back on the scoreboard.
There it is. Oh.
Tiffany Joseph had an open look, didn't take it.
Sure did. It might be out of her comfort zone, but you got to take that shot.
Ella Duckman, Tiffany Joseph. Loose ball, out. Elk Grove gets it. .422 left.
All right. Let's see what Elk Grove runs here.
Tiffany Joseph. Miss Nika. And pass from Julia taken away.
Yeah, no ball fake there. That would have helped.
Here come the Huskies.
Good defense.
Good defense, spin, and a nice play.
Great play. Unstoppable, really. The position that she had, there's no way you can block that shot. There's the shot she wants.
Anika Manthe, tallest girl on the court.
Ooh, that's going to be Elk Grove ball. Oop.
Ooh, that's
I was wrong. Timeout by Coach Buxton.
I think it's going to be the official timeout, actually.
Yeah, 3:34 left. Hersey up by a bunch, 61-29. We see some good basketball on both sides, but you got to really appreciate what Hersey's throwing out there. I think Coach Pfister told me he couldn't remember which player on Hersey, but there's a full ride to a Big Ten school for lacrosse as well.
Mentioned earlier the foul trouble Definitely none in the second half.
No,
as opposed to the first half.
I am shocked on that. The only one really has anything to worry about, and it's not even really a worry, is number 13 for Hersey, and that's Kelsey Neary.
Yeah.
She's got 3. She's got 3 fouls and 4 points. I know many players in high school that's the line every time. 5 points, 5 fouls, 6 points, 4 fouls. That's not a bad thing.
Not necessarily. Depends on the fouls. This does feel like a longer timeout. It is 90 seconds, but it feels like 90 minutes.
Yeah, I don't understand it. That's okay, though.
I don't really understand why it needs to be 90 seconds.
Well, let's see what Hersey comes out, right? You always have to have a decent play coming out of a timeout. Let's see what they come up with. It is their ball, correct?
I think so.
Yep, I believe so. Elk Grove came out of a timeout in the first half. They set something up, and it was just nicked by Hersey player, turnover, and a quick, fast 2. So Elk Grove's not going to press, at least in the backcourt anyway.
Oh,
that's a travel.
Fall.
That's a travel. I hope her knees and ankles are okay. That was a hard fall.
Mackenzie Ginder.
Boy, she had something in mind. Her body was going faster than her feet.
That was actually was the aforementioned Kelsey Neary, who got bit by the court monster.
Yeah.
Here's Lily Duckman.
Good double team. Kicks it out. Oh, you got to take that.
Charles Duckman, that's a 3. No good.
Ooh, that's over the back.
Gets the call. Tiffany Joseph involved with that, but didn't come off of her last.
Elk Grove's had some success on the inbound.
Tiffany Joseph, now Lily Duckman.
There's the play.
Sneaka!
Good shot.
Off the rim.
Good shot. That play's worked for Elk Grove. Masnique was wide open. They forgot about her.
Just wouldn't sink. Now here come Hersey, and that same move is working for Anika.
The defender actually puts her arms in the air, and she goes under it. At 6'4", she's going under the smaller defender. That's a great play.
There's Duckman, now Tiffany Joseph. Anika just outbodied. Kellett loses it, out of bounds.
Yeah, I think she got stepped on.
Riley Matos makes her way onto the court for the first time tonight.
Yeah, Hersey's going to clear the starters, which is good. Minute 47 running clock. I've always said, you put somebody on your team, you better make sure they play at some point.
Duckman, that's a great play.
Yeah, she got hammered there. Just looked at the referee asking why. I think they see the score, unfortunately. I don't like when refs call games like that, but she was hammered.
Great play out of the inbound. Trosh gets a hand to it. Stays with Hersey.
Oh, that's going to be Hersey ball. Unfortunately, that was a smoking pass, right?
Smoking pass deflected and almost nailed Ariana Trout.
Yes.
Ducks out of bounds just in time. And some heavy contact on the far side. It's going to be a foul on Elk Grove.
All right, so the Hersey player looks really aggressive, right? But you got to realize she might be sitting on the bench every game, and she's getting her minutes, and she wants, maybe she's a junior or sophomore. You can't get too upset at it as long as it's not an egregious personal foul.
Running clock, 40 seconds left to play. Here's Matos, back to Duckman.
Matos is
Duckman
wide
fighting
open.
through the defense, puts up a shot, no good. Hersey rebound, that might do it. Maddie May. 20 seconds left. Don't expect the Huskies to take a shot. Oh, never mind. May takes a shot. Rolls off the rim. Rebound, no good.
You want to get on the score sheet, right?
And a foul called on.
That's going to be a 2-shot foul with nothing on the clock. That clock's going to run out, and this will be the end of it. Well, they don't even have her shoot them.
Shots waved off, and that's going to do it.
Well, Gabe,
Hersey
you know what? I watched a good game today.
Yeah.
You know, Hersey's got a lot of talent, but Elk Grove just didn't have that shot in the first half, and they had that slow first half, like you talked about earlier in the broadcast.
Well, the Hersey Huskies come to Elk Grove and take care of business. 63-31 winners here at the main gym. Well, John, it was a pleasure calling this game with you. I hope we get to do more in the future.
Boy, I sure do too. You do a nice job here, and you know, willing, we'll do it again anytime. Appreciate it.
All right. Once again, 63-31 the final score. All of us here at EGTV, I'd like to thank you for tuning in. We'll see you in the next broadcast. Take care.